So hopping right into today's video, how to make a closure wig. The hair that I'm using today is from Alibele Hair. I will leave a link to their AliExpress store down in my description box below if you would like to purchase some. I have three 20-inch bundles and a 18-inch closure in the water wave texture. The hair was really soft, minimal shedding in the hair. It came really fast, so overall I was very pleased with this hair. So now we are going to begin our closure process. I actually did not have any bleach to bleach my knots with, so the method that I'm going to be showing you in this video, honestly, in my opinion, does work a little bit better than bleaching knots as far as beginner friendliness. Like, it's so easy to just use makeup to cover up your knots rather than doing the bleaching process, because like myself, I wasn't very knowledgeable on bleaching, so I didn't want to risk it and mess up my hair. So I'm going to take some makeup in the shade 335. This is the Fit Me foundation, and I'm just going to take some of that and apply it onto my closure. Now you'll see in this next clip, after I begin working it in, my makeup bottle did not have that much makeup in it, so I just went ham and freaking started dumping it onto my closure. Now you do not want to do this because I did get makeup on, the other side of the hair where, the closure comes out of. So you can just clean this off with makeup remover wipes, but just to avoid it altogether, I would just suggest just putting it on your brush and just working it in. But if you don't have that much makeup in your bottle like I did, just work with it, I guess. Don't just dump it on there, because then you'll have the hassle of trying to clean your hair and trying to get the makeup off of it, and that just wastes even more time. So this is how the makeup looks. So now you're going to take some translucent powder, or you can use a colored foundation powder if you like. Just any setting powder pretty much works. And I'm taking a sponge this time instead of my brush. You'll see me use the brush as well, but I feel like the sponge kind of helps you pack it on a little bit better, to set the liquid makeup a little bit better. So you just want to take that powder and really work it in, and this is just going to help to set that liquid makeup. And now you're going to take your 𝒂𝒕𝒊𝒏𝒈 freeze blasting spray, and this is just going to set everything together, the makeup, the powder, and it's kind of just going to give you that appearance of bleached knots. Like, it literally looks like I just bleached these knots, but this took me like 5 minutes in real time to complete. So this is the finished product. So I just wanted to pop in to show you guys my closure after I placed it down onto my dome cap. As you can see, the T-pins have it very flushed and flat to the cap. You want to make sure that there are no air pockets or any like bulges, because then when you go to sew, it can make it harder for you to make sure that everything is flat. So I would suggest taking some T-pins and doing this first. So I felt that this was important for me to come in and say, when you are starting to sew down your bundles, starting at the bottom, you want to make sure that you are only going through that first layer of fabric on your dome cap, because if you go through the elastic band, it is going to cause your dome cap to shrink up and you're not going to have any stretch to it. So now we are at the top of the wig, and I'm going to zoom in for you. You are going to start cutting your bundles and measuring them out. So I had measured all of my bundles, all of my lengths out that I needed for this little space right here. And instead of sewing them in a kind of C pattern around the closure, you're going to sew it straight across to meet the two ends. And then your final piece is going to be flushed against the closure. So I will show you guys what that looks like when I'm finished. So here is the finished product. I'm super happy with how this wig came out. Everything is super uniform and I love how the hair looks. It's just full enough. It's not too full where you get that kind of super fluffy look. It's just the perfect amount. So here is the finished hair. All it did was air dry for a little bit. I just put some water and some conditioner in it. That's really all you need to make these curls pop. Some water, some conditioner, maybe a little bit of gel. So I hope you guys enjoyed my first video. I will leave links to everything that I used, my wig stand, the needles and threads, all of that I will leave Amazon links to in the description box below, as well as a link to the Alibele hair store. Make sure to comment any questions that you guys have down below or any future videos that you would like to see from me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.